Brady.
Here, you know.
Bro, my lord.
Oh, good luck. Yes, sir. I don't think you should head off the corner, Ellis. Just let Brady leave Brady on the island. Like, nice though. Yep.
Good take. Good take.
I love the straight down.
Always. Would you do such a thing?
My bad.
Yep. This is.
Like as we speak.
Drop.
Take your time. Just make sure we get a bucket here.
That's green.
That's not
That's
down.
green. Come on.
Nah, that's green. I caught it before you just shot it.
He's here.
What's up YouTube, it's TLM Jev. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time being here, appreciate you so much for tuning in. You'll have to bear with me, my voice is going to be a little wonky. I've been sick the last day or two, but I wanted to push through and put out some content for y'all. This video is all going to be about how to become the best point guard possible. Whether that's passing, shooting, dribbling, I'm going to go over a few little quick tips just to make you better and kind of things to be looking for as the point guard. So let's get straight to it. Alright, so the number one thing you can do as a point guard, keep the defense guessing. It's not that hard. It really, all it takes is just being unpredictable. One possession you shoot a three, the next possession you may take it to the rim, next possession you may look for a pass or a play. Just keep the defense guessing, keep them on their toes. Don't ever let them get comfortable, because whenever defense is comfortable, that's whenever they're going to have the easiest time locking you down. If they don't have to move, they don't have to think too much, they're going to have a very easy time, and they're probably going to absolutely flood you off the court. So just, you're going to see what I'm talking about, but just be unpredictable with your dribbling, shooting, passing, everything. Alright, so right here, I pretend that I'm going to go left. See his body weight kind of starts to go to the left. He almost hit the screen, so I go right now. Pretend to go left again. Now he hits the screen. And then something that you have to be aware of is that now that he hit the screen, this guy's going to think that I want an open three. Because he's hitting the screen, so I can probably run to like right here and shoot the ball. So I know he's going to do that. I know he wants to cut off the three. Boom, I take it inside instead. This guy's out of position. He was playing the left too much. He was too high. Take it to the paint. Easy basket. You've got to be unpredictable. Don't ever let the defense get comfortable and think that they know what you're doing. Obviously, they're going to guess right sometimes. You can't always be perfect. But I knew he was going to bite. I kept making this guy guess too much. Easy bucket. Right here. This is terrible. I don't know why I didn't shoot this. Look at how far the defender is on me. I mean, there's no one in sight. This just comes with paying attention, literally. I mean, you get kind of, every now and again, you just get caught off guard and you just don't shoot something. I mean, I still could have shot this after I pass faked. I still have a shot. I don't take it. This is dumb. It's a mistake. But watch what I do to make up for it. So I fake left. Now, I honestly, again, if we're talking about split-second decisions, I have another shot right here after doing one dribble move. But I take it right, fake like I'm going to go left, boom, go back right. He's way out of position. He dropped down to play the paint because he thought that that was already about to happen anyways. He thought that he was about to drop. Boom, open three. Easy shot. Alright, so right here, this happens really quickly, but I tell my shooting guard to flip to the other side of the court. I dribble right. He's already beat. Look at me, he's flat-footed. I could have probably shot a fade like right here, but I figured that the defender, he was already kind of playing up. I figured he would come up and meet me here. So instead I take it up. I go from this to this. Take it straight to the hoop instead. Easy points right there. Number two, easiest thing to do as a point guard, involve your teammates. Keep your offense moving, keep them fresh, keep them mentally locked in. Even if they're not scoring every possession or even every other possession, just help them get involved, move them around, call plays for them, make the game fun. It's just such a simple thing to do as a point guard. Let's get into some examples of it. Alright, so right here, this possession is crazy. And this just perfectly captures what I mean by involve your teammates, because it gets so many things open, not just for them, but for yourself as well. Watch this. So it starts off the possession by moving the shooting guard from the left to the right. I told Jordan, my shooting guard, to flip. Look at this. Look at this right here. I have an open 3 just by telling him to move to the other side of the court. They're way out of position. All 3 of these guys are out of position. He might partially cover the center at this point, but I have an open 3 with a little bit of takeover and with a 92 3 ball. I mean, this is easily hittable. This is a great shot. I don't take it though, and watch this. 3 defenders on 2 people. Center is wide open in the paint. Why I don't throw this, couldn't tell you. This is the easiest play in 2K basketball, and take my advice for it. Anytime your center is open in the paint, hit them. You want that takeover, and you want them to get an easy bucket. This also just makes the defense really, it makes the game hard for them. If they always have to worry about you hitting the slip, they have to, eventually they're going to come down. Like, look at this. He's already making his way down to here. If I throw this pass to the corner right now, that's a dot. I don't throw it soon enough. Look at whenever I throw it. Like, I mean, I'm way back here, making a pass from here all the way to here. This is such a far pass. Any defender with half a brain can get here and cover this. So this isn't a great pass. You see, he's on his way. He can jump at this. This is not an open shot. But look at this. This defender goes down. So what I should have done is passed it from here to here instead, because he might have still went to the wrong spot. He might have went to the corner because he was the one open. We end up, I don't even know if we scored on this possession. That's not the point of it. But I mean, again, look, now he's open in this corner. All of this started because we moved one person from here to here. Involve your teammates and make the game fun for them. Like, it's that simple. And the thing is, if you keep people guessing, you're gonna get easy buckets. There's a handful of things I missed on this possession that we could have had points on. I ended up making probably the worst play out of this, so that's on me. But like, this just perfectly plays on my point. Keep people guessing, keep things moving. Look at, they're just, everyone's out of position. 2 people here, 2 people in the paint, 1 on me. I mean, this is just, he has a shot, he has a shot. My goodness. All right, so possession number 2. My shooting guard's cold. He had a rough start to this game. Really subtle, really easy thing to do. Call a backdoor cut for him. Try to help his confidence. Gets him an easy bucket. He still has the cold meter. That's fine. At least he got to see the ball go through the hoop. He got involved. He got an easy bucket. And now his takeover might go up just a little bit. He won't be as negative on his takeover anymore. All right, right here. This pass is kind of a guess pass, but these are the kind of passes you have to make as a point guard because you need to punish defenses for being out of position. The point guard is nowhere near where he should be. He needs to be in this corner. Look at where he's standing right now. He is way out of position. I don't know why he's standing here. These 2 guys are where they should be. He's basically where he should be. The only person out of position is this point guard, but that's all we need. We just need one person to be messing up on defense for us to have an easy read on offense. Right here, I throw it to the corner. He might have been able to make a play on this pass. It would have been a tough one, but I have seen locks do it. Throw to the corner. He starts to run down. It's too late. Open 3. Green. I mean, punish these kind of mistakes as much as you can. All right, so right here, I call a cut for this corner for X, but honestly, over here is not a terrible cut option either. This guy's a little bit bigger than he was, but this guy is actually in pretty decent positioning. This guy is not. He's up a little bit too high. He could have easily slipped behind him, got an easy cut. I do call it for this corner only because I saw this guy wasn't really paying attention. He's kind of just ball watching, not moving a whole lot. So, backdoor cut. He's already behind. Easy bucket. But, I mean, this would have been an easy cut too. Either one of them. So, anytime you see someone out of position like that or they're not paying attention, try to punish that. Alright, so right here, this is a play call. But you're going to see a big mental mistake by me that I wanted to point out and help y'all out with by seeing. So, this is a play. He's going to flip to the other side of the court, and then I'm telling the corner to cut. Watch this. My eyes are glued to this spot. I'm watching over here. But look, he's wide open over here on the hash. I mean, or a little bit below the hash. I've got 2 defenders on me right now. I need to throw this pass. Even though the play was designed to go to the corner, he's open over here. Keep your eyes open. We can watch this and then call the cut. We don't have to sit there and stare at this just because that's the play call. We can look at this first. And that's the thing about plays. There can be multi-reads, and you've got to be willing to make multiple reads in the play. So he's open over here. In a perfect world, he probably should have been standing more about right here, because if I do pass it to him, these two defenders will have a further rotation up. But either way, this is still an open shot. If I pass it right now or even a second before, he's probably still getting this open 3 off. And even if they do come up, he's got an easy dump down to the corner or to the paint. But regardless, we score. The play works. He gets the backdoor cut. Easy bucket. Right here, this is something super easy to do. Fast break. The ball goes to me, but I see that we've got the numbers on the break. Throw it up to the lock. He catches it, swings it to the corner. Throw it out of position. Easy 3. Trust your teammates to make the right read. The pass to him was a little bit easier pass than the one to the corner, so I threw it to him, and then he made the extra, and we get the bucket out of it. All right, point number 3, take the easy points. A lot of comp pro-am games are sometimes determined by anywhere from 2 to like 8 points. So any chance that we get for easy points, we need to take it, because it is very hard to score in comp pro-am games. The defenses are crazy good and sweaty. So let's get into the examples and you'll see what I'm talking about. Again, right here, if the slip's open, we take it. As a point guard, you have to be willing to take the slip every time it is there. Don't be 3 hunting if there is no need to. If both these guys are too high and there is easy points on the board, take it every time. Drops down. Both guys are on me. Easy bucket. Take the easy points. Right here, he's out of position now. He starts to play the right. I mean, either one of us could have taken this. I could have swung it to him, but I beat them both because they both played too high. Easy bucket. The guy that was in the paint guarding the center drops to the corner because it was wide open. Now the center's wide open in the paint again. Easy bucket. Easy reads. If the center's open, we hit it. All right, right here, this is actually 2 points in 1. As a point guard, we always want to keep our pick and roll as high as possible. We never want to be right on the line because that's just way easier to guard the 3 and the drive and even the center if we're too close to the line. So what I do, I take it very horizontal at first, but he comes up pretty high. So then I'm able to just blow by him around and go in for the easy dunk. But that only works because I went high first and made him come up to guard me on the 3-point line. And as soon as he did that, I just went straight to the paint and got the easy bucket. All right, this possession's kind of corny. I'm not going to lie. My center's wide open in the paint, and this goes back to point number 2 of involving your teammates. The point guard and the shooting guard usually get the most amount of shots a game, usually get the most amount of points. The lock, the center, and the power forward are usually the ones only taking like a handful of shots or shot attempts a game. Besides the occasional game like this where the slip is open a lot, I just mess up. I don't throw it to him. I mean, I score, so it doesn't really matter, but why take this whenever he's already down here? It's just selfish. It hurts me to watch back, but either way I score. But just keep in mind that if there's ever a time that you can score but someone else can score a little bit quicker or easier, give him the basketball. Just be a good teammate. It's that simple. Alright, point number 4, keep your dribbling simple. It doesn't take a whole lot this year to get open as a point guard. People think you need these super advanced dribble combos. You really don't. Just do a crossover, do a drawback, do a size up escape. I mean, there's not much to it. The more dribbles you do, the less your stamina is going to be, the less the lock has to work. Do 1 or 2 moves and go. 1 move, go. Sometimes you don't even have to dribble at all. Just sprint a direction. It's that easy. Let's get into some examples. Alright, so right here, all I do is 2 drawbacks. 2 simple drawbacks. That's an easy move to do. All the top point guards use it. I mean, now I have space to work with. I'm not so crushed on the line. I'm not even showing anything else in this possession. I just wanted to show you that the drawback should and needs to be one of your best go-to dribble moves. It creates space. You can speed boost out of it. You can go either direction. I mean, it's a very good move. And as a point guard, we need to keep our pick and roll high, so the drawback is one of your best moves because it gets you back to space. Alright, so right here, the guy guarding the 2 guard was just not doing a very good job. He was being very antsy and weird. I don't really know why he was guarding it the way that he was, but I noticed that, and I wanted to keep things simple. I already knew that I wanted to get him an open shot, so all I do is just run to the left. Look, I didn't even do a dribble move. I just ran to the left and get him open. Now this guy's way in the paint. Easy open 3 bucket. Right here, I'm in a bad spot. I need to be over here more. I'm standing right next to my 2 guard. Now I can basically be guarded by both guys, and he won't be open either. So I tell him to flip, go to the other side. I do a couple combos. I mean, the 2 crossovers, cross left, drive in. I'm kind of in an awkward spot right here. I probably should have backed it up, but instead I want to attack the rim again. All I do is run to the right, get an and 1. Do I deserve this bucket? Probably not. A lot of RNG comes with 2K. I mean, I kind of got a little bit lucky to get a 24% contested layup to go in and an and 1, but I mean, I didn't do anything crazy that possession. I did 1 crossover to the left, stopped right here, ran to the right, got a bucket. You don't have to do anything crazy to be a good point guard this year. Playing point guard is probably one of the hardest things to do in this year's game, but also at the same time, people overcomplicate things by trying to do all these crazy combos. Just keep things simple, be patient. Alright, point number 5, I'm going to keep this real short and simple. It is okay to make mistakes, but as the point guard, you have to stay calm and composed. And this goes for anyone, but especially as the point guard, if you start to really let the game get to you and let the defense get to you, you are going to lose that game. You are what makes the team go. You are what gets people involved. You're what really gets the open shots created. You have to be okay with making some mistakes and coming back and fixing it the next possession. Right here. You see me make a big mistake. I have an open mid-range right here. No one's contesting this. He's behind me. He's behind me. He's too far off to the side. I just wasn't ready for the shot. I didn't take it. And then I throw a stupid pass to the center. He makes a good play on the ball. Luckily, we do get it back. But this is what I'm talking about with staying calm. I made a big mistake, and now we've only got 6 seconds. Watch this. Do a spin. Boom. We get an and 1. We get a crazy bucket. A little bit of a bailout bucket. But again, this wouldn't have happened. We wouldn't have scored if I didn't stay calm and just fix my mistake. Alright, so right here, you're going to see me take a not the best shot in the world, especially for the time. I know it's kind of hard to see, but we have, I think, like 16 to 18 seconds still in the shot clock. And I kind of force up a quick shot. I think that he's going to hit this screen and go a little bit more to the right, and he doesn't. I shoot a 3 right here. I mean, this is, it's an okay shot. I mean, it's 12% contested with takeover. I mean, this is greenable, but we have 16 to 18 seconds left still in the shot clock. We can get a way better shot than that. All right, so I left the sound in on this one because I want y'all to hear this in real time. They're telling me to pass it to RBB, and they should because he is open. This is an open pass, but I didn't throw it whenever I knew that I should have. And so if I would have thrown it after they told me, 100%, we're not getting an open shot anymore in the possession. I mean, he might get some crazy like open fade or something like that, or a quick dunk or something. But we've only got 6 seconds. If I throw it late, it's probably smothered. We probably lose the possession. So we'll just listen to this.
Rotation. RBB.
RBB. Oh man, that's fun.
Good shot.
Good
That's beautiful.
Shot.
So if I would have thrown that pass to him, we would have had about 3 to 4 seconds, and it would have been covered. There was 2 people. Let me see if I can skip back the frame. Look, he's smothered if I throw this pass now. By the time this pass gets there, it's 3 seconds. It might have even been stolen by this defender. And instead, I get a decent shot right here, a little pull-up midi, and I green it and make it. But do not try to overcorrect and fix your mistakes mid-possession. If you mess up and you realize you messed up and you didn't make the right read, just carry on with the possession. It's okay.
Oh man, that's fun.
Good shot. That's beautiful.
Shot.
All right, point number 6, probably the most important one as a guard. Be confident with your shots. You cannot ever play point guard if you do not trust yourself to shoot. And if you ever have a bad start to a game, you've got to keep shooting because you're the most important piece of the offense. If you're not shooting and you're not a threat to the defense, you're going to have a very hard time winning that basketball game. I promise you that. Right here, tell my shooting guard to flip. This guy was late to make his switch over there for some reason. I mean, again, look, you've seen a handful of times throughout this video, me calling a flip has caused so much miscommunication and confusion on their defense. This is a wide open shot. You see, I'm shooting 50% from 3. I've got a little bit of takeover. My confidence wasn't really fully there. I was having a decent game, but we were down by 10. This seemed like kind of like a deep shot to try to hit at this point in the game. But you've got to have confidence to hit these, because these are the kind of shots that you have to take in Comp Pro Am games and make teams pay for. Shots, as far as easy, open, wide open shots, they're very hard to come by in Comp Pro Am. getting open and wide open shots, especially from 3, not easy. Not easy at all. So whenever you get a chance that it's something this wide open, take this. Take it every time. I ended up getting a bucket anyways, but why have 2 when we could have 3? So right here, this is just kind of knowing your personnel. I kind of fake to the left and then go back to the right. The reason I do that is because our power forward, Brady, anytime he gets the ball in the corner and he doesn't get the shot, he usually is looking for the opposite side PG or guard on the opposite hash. So I know he's looking for that, and I've got takeover. We both got takeover, so he could go to either one of us. But I know in his mind he's thinking about going to this side over here. So I fake it to the left, run to the right, works perfectly, wide open, and you see how quick I pull this. I'm excited for that shot. Have confidence, trust yourself, shoot that. Especially with takeover, your confidence should be on mega max. If you have takeover, you should be pulling everything. All right, so right here, they're a little out of position. And I know that, and I know that someone's going to rotate to the center. As you can see, he's already coming. So what I end up doing is, I know I've got like a big power forward type lock person on me. He's going to be slow, so all I've got to do is just get by him and I can shoot a midi. And it happens exactly like that. Easy midi, have the confidence, pull it. I mean, as a point guard, be comfortable shooting all types of shots. Fades, standstills, midis, you name it. You need to be confident to hit it. So right here, you're going to see this is my favorite shot to hit in Pro-Am. I love this shot, and you need to be comfortable hitting these shots because this is going to be your pocket 3. It's a tough spot to hit because you're basically between 3 defenders, but a lot of locks want to play you and make you go back to the middle. But sometimes when you can get them to hit the screen like this, the back end's out of position. The lock is, of course, wanting to guard 3 on his side. Watch this. Hit the screen, stop on the hash. I mean, look at the little triangle of defenders I have around me, but you have to be willing to take these and hit these. This is a good open shot. It looks like it would be contested, but this is wide open. And you see it says that, wide open. These are the kind of shots you have the confidence to pull. If you wait or hesitate for even a half second on this shot, this goes from wide open to like a 30% contested shot. Be confident and take your open threes. Right here, my goodness, oof. As a point guard, you have got to learn how to crab people because it is such a deadly thing in the pick and roll. Locks want to play high. They want to try to force you off the 3. But as a point guard, we don't want to let them just push us off the 3-point line. We don't want to do what they want us to do. Crab him, open 3, bang. You saw there was no hesitation in me. The second I crabbed him, I was pulling because we want those shots. All right, so as you can see, against the number 2 team on Xbox, I had a great game. 38 points, 8 assists, only 1 turnover on 14 of 17 from the field. The unfortunate reality of these comp Pro-Am games is a lot of times your 3 and your 4 are just not going to get many shot opportunities. A lot of the shots and the takes will be from the point guard, shooting guard, and the center. Corner 3s are very easy to hit wide open, so a lot of teams don't want to give up many open corner 3s. As you can see, 0 for 3, 2 for 3, 1 for 4, 1 of 2. I mean, it's just kind of the unfortunate reality. As you can see, his only 2 points were the 1 backdoor cut I gave him. Like, it's very hard to score as the 3 and the 4. It's just not really your role. But that's why we talk about the importance of involving your teammates. Make sure they get some type of touches and involvement in the game. You don't want the game to be boring for them. If a player isn't really touching the ball on offense or doesn't feel involved, it's very hard to lock in and play defense. So just keep that in mind. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you learned something. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel for more Pro-Am content. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Peace out.